Yes, it is 8 p.m. and we are live. Hello everybody. If you're out there, please give us a message so that we know that you're here with us. We are live now on AICI Malaysia platform, and welcome to AICI Interchange Forum, and this is the fifth of our series, right? Okay, just let me put this on for a little while if you don't mind. Right. If anyone is already on the live, can you just say hello? And I know that I've got some friends who are from India who will be logging in, and I believe I've got my Hong Kong friends as well. If you could just say hi, introduce yourself, where are you from? We'd like to say a very, very warm welcome to our friends from Hong Kong, from India. I also believe some Singaporeans are tuning in, as well as our beautiful Malaysians and our members and our clients as well. Right. Welcome, 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 and welcome to the fifth of our series of Zoom forums where we discuss current issues affecting us all today. And this is in line with the theme of AICI Third Asia Conference, Interchange. Interchange is an exchange of heart and mind, business ideas and insights across different cultures and background. My name is Sheila Wong, and I am the founder and master trainer of SWET Image International, an image consulting and training company that has been around for more than 2 decades. I'm also the conference chair for AICI Third Asia Conference. And this evening, I'm honored to be your moderator, and the topic is taking offline to online. And I welcome on our panel Mr. Sam Korn and Mr. Marcus Teo. Would you like to say hello before? Just say hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
So, hi. All right, Ken. So, everybody is in already? Yes. Hello, Evelyn. Hello, Miss Saka. And yes, from India we have a few. Yes, Reja. Is it called Reja? Saka, Selena, Linda. Yes, can you? Hello. Right, as we gather on, let me give me some moments to introduce our two very honored speakers. I know that they are all very, very busy because every day when Marcus showed me the calendar, it was from 10 a.m. until 10 p.m. I said, I wonder whether you ever sleep. And of course, Sam is always conducting training to his clients, even at this point of time, making so much money. So whatever computer you buy now is only a dent in your bank account, borrowing your
Quote
words.
unquote.
Right? Right. If you look at the two speakers here, they're all very young, especially Sam. Please do not be fooled by the demeanor, this youthful demeanor of Sam, because Sam has been around for a long time. It's off the record, right? But it's very eligible, right? So Sam is the Chief Operating Officer of Beyond Infinity Consultancy, and he has got 9 years of experience in the e-commerce industry at a time when e-commerce was beginning of a tipping point. You all must ask him what is the meaning of beginning of a tipping point. I just learned this word today, right? He was the keynote speaker and trainer for Lazada conference just last year, and he is one in 1,000 of the trainers that have been handpicked and certified by the Alibaba Business School in China. A Malaysian who does not speak Mandarin. I suppose you speak a bit of Mandarin by now, yes? And he's also a featured writer for e-commerce related articles. When I asked Sam, what is e-commerce? Because I know not about e-commerce. He explained to me in layman's term. And from what I understand, correct me if I'm wrong, e-commerce is like us going to a hypermarket. And in the hypermarket, but e-commerce is a virtual hypermarket. And like many hypermarkets, some products just passes by. They got lost. They do not catch the shopper's eye. And what is Sam's expertise is to help his clients to make their products stand out in the e-commerce platform so that shoppers know that there's such a product there, and that is what he does for a living, and that's why he's so sought after. For your information, it's just not theory. He has this experience. He is the top Lazada seller who turned out his traditional electrical shop into the #1 electrical e-commerce. Wow, applause, applause, applause. Hi, Sanjita. Yes. And that's also the reason why we invite him today to teach us how to make our products or our services stand out in the marketplace. If you're excited, please say a yes. Yeah? Right. And who is our second speaker? Our second speaker is Marcus Teo. Marcus is a best-selling author, an international speaker, and zero-budget marketing trainer. Through his unconventional and creative tactics with zero budget and his personal Facebook account, he successfully marketed his book to be the top 10 business nominee alongside books by Richard Branson, Jack Ma, and Tony Robbins. Just speaking about that, my goosebump comes out. Oh my God, you are a real achiever. Yes, and a strong believer in personal image and branding. That's why I like him so much. He coaches entrepreneurs in using Facebook to generate leads and referrals to become a best-selling author. For your information, his book was on the bestseller list for 21 weeks running. It's an accolade many of us die to have. I've known Marcus for quite a few years now, and I've seen how, with his tenacity as his virtue, his network as his army, and his Facebook know-how as his weapon, he has risen to the rank of being a very successful, popular general in the battlefield of online business. So let's welcome Sam Korn and Marcus Teo. All right. Thank you. So
Hi,
every
everyone.
week, hi. I will ask my beautiful Asrin, give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Asrin, if you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. Right. Okay. All right. Now we are very honored that both of you here today, or rather, I would just say that I practically untwisted you to say yes to me. Right? Thank you so much for your time. I know that you're all very busy to share this 1 hour very precious time. Now, these past 2 months have seen a vast change, unprecedented, and catching both individuals and businesses by surprise. I am one of them, and many are still left in the daze as to why their businesses are suffering. Many have tried to launch their business online, some successfully, and some have failed miserably. So for this evening, just to be a bit more selfish, right, I just think for the good of the image consulting business, because we are the nice to have business, not must have business, right? So for this evening, I have a personal request. The first question, a personal request, right? Because a lot of us image consultants, we do a lot of face-to-face consulting and training. Take my company, SWET Image International, for example. We have services, we have products. For services, we do corporate trainings for companies. For public seminars, we do for members of the public, and also certification courses. We also have a bi-monthly subscription where our clients will subscribe to a gift box. And in this gift box, there are 7 accessories for them to use, and we teach them how to use it. So with this, I'd like to ask Sam, this question is for you, Sam. What will be the best formula for us as image consultants to take our business online?
Thank you, Sheila. I like your question to be very direct and very relatable to your industry here today.
Yes, yes.
Well, in terms of going online, I'll split this formula into 3 parts. Okay, traffic, basket size, and conversion. First point, let's talk about traffic.
Okay.
Now, during this month, traffic, everything is focused online.
Yes.
Now, research have shown that more people are actually searching online, and there are more people who have actually purchased a product or even service online. So if we were to take traffic right now with being online, do a little bit of research, which platform will be able to assist in your business, which platform is having the most active users on a daily basis. And thirdly, why do you need to do this research? Because it will help you to effectively put in your time and your limited effort for better results. So that's traffic. Second point, basket size.
Okay.
Now, basket size is almost like you go into a grocery market, you put in fish, you buy vegetables, and you top up with a snack. You see how many things you're starting to put into your basket, so your basket size is increasing. Now, regardless of which industry you are in, and I speak this for the image consultant training business, all right?
Okay.
Now, take this for an example. So the current situation during these few months have changed customers' perception towards training. Number one, no face-to-face. Number two, there's an increase of Zoom calls, conference, teleconference, day in, day out. You and I, we all went through it, right?
Yes.
So what does this do to our potential clients? Which means their attention span and time availability is less. So how do we leverage this for basket size?
Okay.
I'll give you an example using Thai massage. Now, when you walk into a Thai massage, you can see the different packages. You want a neck and leg massage. There is a sports massage. There is traditional. And there's also traditional plus herbal, a different package. See, there's all sort of mix that match to a different body condition. Similarly to training, in the end, whether is it Thai massage or even for image consulting training businesses, eventually you're selling time. However, the more important part in this is that as image consultants, how are you going to help the market to understand what they require during this period? So is it neck and leg that they need? Is it sports that they need? So similar to the Thai massage. So you have to help them identify what sort of packages, what sort of needs that they require during this period. Third point, which is a final point, it's conversion.
Yeah.
So online is very fast paced, right? Customers can be a bit cruel. And right now we're actually running a live stream. So only those that who are typing in their feedback in the chat room will I know how their response is towards our content here today. So since we don't exactly know what the customers react towards the product or service that we have, the idea is how do you build your content with value? Because if your content has value, it increases the chance that someone wants to purchase. So I call this the silent sales pitch, SSP. For every product that you have, make sure you cover the critical points, what value you give to your customers, and what results they can achieve by engaging you. So for example, I will take your subscription box for example, the bi-monthly subscription. For an X amount of money investment on a subscription basis, I help you to solve how much of problem or how much of your time going into shopping, picking this for yourself, not knowing what fits you. I save you time equals to how much. So you are eventually solving a problem. So when customers come to your online platform and see this, wow, I immediately subscribe to this box, save me 10 hours of shopping time with my partner and potentially nagging as well. Yeah. So three things: traffic, basket size, conversion.
Yes. Wow. Just this 5 minutes, I already got a lot. Oh, wow. Sam, that is really amazing. Thank you. Right. Adding on to this, this is so powerful. This is so important. Right. Now, I like the zero budget Facebook marketing expert to help us now. Teach us how could we drive traffic over to the e-commerce platform. Marcus, can you help us with this?
First of all, it's so honored to be invited by Sheila, my image guru. I hope I am doing you justice.
You are doing fine.
Traffic is one of the most important aspect in business. For example, if let's use back the example that Sam has given, you have a massage center, Thai massage center, which is like every street you will have one. So now you feel like you want to get a massage, but which one do you go to? How Facebook works is this: would I go to the one that I'm not familiar with, or would I go to the one that I'm familiar with? So if you know the owner of this Thai massage center, most likely you will go to this one because you are trusting that they will do a good job. Complain, you know the owner will take care of you, safe, clean, and so on. And masseur are legal with the proper documents. So back to Facebook is you are in image. In fact, today is the best time for everyone to take up courses because everyone is looking at you. It used to be if you don't have a good image, you shake hand, it's just one person. One day your network is 20 persons max. But today, tonight itself, this 1 hour, already 50, 100 persons looking at us. If our image is great, wonderful, we get a lot of value. But if it's not great, then suddenly our brand value just drops significantly. And because Facebook is used by every single person, how do you make people remember the moment I want to look good? Ding, Sheila. Not because Sheila is just talking about image all the time, but sometimes because I see Sheila drinking her coffee. Wow, and then subconsciously, this is an image guru, but why is she drinking coffee? And she's drinking the coffee that I love the most. So Sam loves coffee as well. Correct. So when people subconsciously remembers you, then when they need your kind of product and services, high chance they will think of you first. And remember, we have 500 or 1,000 Facebook friends. How many of our Facebook friends are giving us business? Most of the time, it's shocking. It's less than 5% of our Facebook friends are giving us business. If you have 1,000 friends, that means you have less than 50 giving you business. Then it's like, hey, what are you doing on Facebook? Friends are supposed to give us business. So we should use it and put up content that's so attractive and engaging that people love to give us business.
Right. I need to ask this question because you talk about content. We invited 2 speakers for our first forum, and both of them agree that content is not the thing to go about now. What people want is not content because there's too much content. It's like content overload. They're talking about concept instead of content. What either one of you can answer this question? So
okay, let me share this because I learned about this. Ideally, it's both because a good story has both content and context. And I learned this when I was writing my book. When I submitted, my publisher said, nobody will read your book because you are teaching people how to start business. Step 1, step 2, step 3. That is content, but there's no story. Context is when you say, I quit my full-time job and then I suffer so much because I couldn't get any second job. Therefore, I have no chance. I have to start my own business. Because I start my own business, I discover that you have to do these 3 things. So you context into content and you end with context. After doing these 3 things, these 3 steps, I finally made my first 10,000 ringgit online. So you blend context and content, then it's a full package.
Wow. Congratulations, Marcus. At this point of time, that is really amazing. Right. So if you have any questions, you can actually put it up here so that I could convey your questions to our 2 speakers. It's the best time to ask any questions that you want to ask. While waiting for you to ask questions, I have a question for both of you. Let me see. Right. For some of us in the traditional business, I know that Sam, you were in the traditional business before. Do you think that taking our business online, whatever business we are, in such a difficult time, how important it is? Because yes, you also mentioned just now that there are scarce resources and we are panicking. So how important is it? For instance, a person who is in construction, how can he take his business online?
I think number 1, panic won't help. All right.
Yes.
It's okay to feel anxiety, but you don't have to panic.
Right.
The question that you really want to ask yourself is, do you face these things? Are you facing no revenue? Are you facing disrupted revenue, cash flow, reorganizing communication with your staff or your clients? If any of these scenarios are ringing a bell in your head right now, then the answer is clearly a yes. It is very important for you. Because for any realization for any business, apart from physical resources being scarce, is that survival will need a lot of hard work and a change in mindset. So most of us here, and tonight, I believe many of us here are working in an SME environment. And SME doesn't have a big team. That's the fantastic beauty about it, because we all can maximize the talent and the knowledge. Fundamentally, at this period, everyone is on the same boat. So to stay afloat, everyone needs to be involved. So everyone in your team has a certain set of skills. Now, we're not talking about CV skills, because CV skills was what they came in and you wanted to hire them. Obviously, after you hire them, many of us may not relook into the CVs, but this is the best time to relook into their CVs. Now, take for example, any of you here would have maybe an admin staff who does admin work for you. I'll give a very simple example. However, during this period, because work from home, not much admin job can be done, maybe.
Yes.
So what can you further identify? You observe her and you realize that your admin staff is actually very, very active on Facebook or Instagram, social media in short. So for the image consultant business, this period, she or he could help you to research what are the trending searches on social media. Because trending searches on social media is also equivalent to the general society, what they're looking for. And this helps you to prepare a new content, new product for your online consumers. I give you an example. On one of the most trended hashtags in Instagram is work from home styles. So as an image consultant, how could you utilize this hashtag and give out the content? So driving back to what Marcus has mentioned, context and also content, right? How would you drive this back to create a new product for your consumers during this period? That is the new norm right now.
In other words, the hashtag is an excellent way to be noticed.
Yes. It is also a very good point that all of us here today, you may think that you lack of resources, but the resources are actually in front of you. Do some simple research and reach out to people, and you'll find that you learn a lot more.
So this will be not only for image consultants, for anyone who is out there and who wants to turn their business around. Would you say that?
It's possible.
It is fantastic. We have a question here, and it's from Selina Chong. Selina Chong is also a qualified image consultant, but she is working in a Sunway Group, if I'm not wrong. Yes. What are the better platforms for industrial solutions and corporate solutions? How can we use Facebook for this industry, since Facebook has the largest user base? Largest user base, I think, is in Malaysia only, isn't it so, for Facebook? Not in all parts of the world.
Different countries have their most popular platforms, but if you look at Facebook alone, it is sufficient to cover a lot of us because we don't need to have millions of followers. And the art of capitalizing is knowing exactly who you target. I give you one a bit technical, where a lot of Facebook marketers who are new, they would accidentally use this boost button, B-O-O-S-T, and they will find that they will get some likes, but end up their money would be wasted because boost allow you to only select like 5 criteria: the age, the gender, the location, the interest, and one more. So is it so simple in business that you just pick these 5 criteria? Every male living in Subang Jaya, 25 years old, will buy your product? Cannot be, right? So you have to have a very deep thinking. If you're talking about industrial, first thing is, who are the decision makers? If the decision maker is the CEO, then you start to think, what do industrial factory CEO like to do, their lifestyle, and what are the pages that they might like to visit? And then you derive a few criteria, making some assumptions. If you do not know, then you should do a research or even an interview. If you interview 50 of them tell you that they like Ferraris. Then you will pay attention to Ferrari content or even Ferrari's page and do something related to that to attract the attention. That's one method. There are many, many ways. So it's infinite how you strategize. And once you know the success formula in targeting, that is targeting, not something that I'm doing much, but that's Facebook page for your kind of business, then you can spend a lot more on that area. This is to answer Selina.
In other words, even if I am in industrial, I can still go to Facebook how do you use this word? I forgot the word when I said, Marcus, can you drive traffic? In other words, to help to drive traffic, just by understanding, that means your clients, what are their hobbies? Are you talking about that? Their hobbies
is one. Just one of it. There are many things because they would also be attending conferences. When they attend conferences, there's already data capture from the organizer. Or for example, AICI is an organization. You organize events. So if I want all the image trainers to come to my program, I would go and target AICI and find image trainers who are attached to AICI because that's something that I can relate to. That's for Facebook ads.
Okay, Fantastic. Now, is there any more questions? Let me see. Right, let's see. I've got this one here. I would like to ask, what are the few important factors that people or business must consider for them to take their business online effectively?
I think I can share a little bit light on that.
Yes.
Now, everyone is going online. So it's as
Yes.
easy as even going onto Facebook and doing a live stream and sharing your content out there. That's step one. During this time, everyone is online. So your interaction with your customers are more frequent, which means their feedback, their comments, and also any stumble blocks that you face are much more real than previously. So you need to iron out your creases and address the problem as quickly as you can. Because if the same problem keep occurring, say for example, right now we are doing a stream and we can't show the screen. And every time you run this online training, the screen just doesn't come up. So your customer's perception will keep thinking, ala, this trainer tak boleh pakai. Technology tak tahu, right? So that means you don't know technology, you don't know how to utilize this platform. Because it in and out, this keep happening. Now, to share with you how fast you can actually tackle the operation part and iron out the creases, I'll give you an offline example, Tesco. Has any of you actually shop in Tesco?
Online or
Offline.
offline? How many have actually shopped in Tesco? I believe a lot of them have. I must confess, I have never been inside Tesco.
So recently, during the lockdown, right, Tesco have identified there were more male ketua rumas that came to, that means the head of the household who came shopping. And they also realized that the male category of shoppers, they cannot recognize the different type of vegetables, or they cannot recognize the different parts of the poultry meats. So immediately, what this caused inside Tesco shopping mall is that there's a traffic jam. And obviously, during COVID-19, we want to avoid this totally. So this is an operational problem, yeah?
Okay.
Now, what they did is immediately 1 week after, they created these visual boards to show you that this is cabbage, this is iced lettuce, this is carrot. They visualize and let you know so that you know how to pick faster. Secondly, they created another visual board for all the different parts of the fish and the chicken so that you know which part you're actually purchasing. Now, this is what I call adaptation and also ironing out the creases.
Okay.
So in order for you to go on board online, each of us in our different industry, whether is it retail, manufacturing, construction, image consulting or training, each of us will face a different online operation problem. So the solution is tackle as soon as we can.
Wow. So that means a lot of R&D again, isn't it?
It's a lot of trial and error. Don't think too much. Just go with it. And then when you hit the stumble block, solve it. Because the longer you think, I think Marcus will definitely will tell you next what happens when you keep thinking and not doing any action.
Yeah. This is what my partner likes to say. Too much analysis become paralysis.
Yes.
All right. I want to ask this particular one about driving the traffic. While it seems very simple, when you say trial and error, meaning what happens if we try to drive traffic, but we do something very silly? Would it, how we use this word? Would it wreck our image and then our followers will drop? Because you said trial and error. What happens if we do something that is really very stupid and then the general public can remember? Would it have an effect, a devastating effect on, instead of trying to drive traffic, we are driving traffic away because of what we do, the errors that we make?
Well, in any business, error exists, right? The question is, how do we address the error and how do we take the error towards us? Some people embrace it, some people shy it away. Now, those who embrace it, acknowledge it, and make a change for it will have positive results. Those that shy it away, then the results will be much more different. So in the online, everything happens very quickly. Maybe even in a live stream, I accidentally say a blunder that will stay there forever. However, if after that I just make an apology and recognize and saying I'm sorry that I made this a blunder, I think people are much more forgiving rather than you ignore the pink elephant in the room.
So in other words, it's all right to make mistake as long as we own up and we apologize.
Yes. And with online, it is also very easy because nowadays we have Google, we have Facebook, we have YouTube. So before you embark onto anything, do a simple research, do a simple study so that you don't meet any general mistakes easily.
All right. Okay, I'd like to ask, what would be a good platform, an e-commerce platform for people like us, not only like us, anybody who's only giving services? What would be a better e-commerce platform? Is it, like you said, Lazada is one of your favorite? I remember you also advised me to get my computer through Lazada. Yes.
Okay. For platforms, it varies for different, but maybe for today's purpose, I can share with you for the image consultancy business. Now in Lazada, it's a highly retail product based.
Yeah.
That was before COVID-19. Now during COVID-19, suddenly you see Baskin-Robbins, you see McDonald's, you see everyone selling some form of a voucher online. Why are they doing so? Because research will indicate and tell you that this platform has a lot of traffic. And remember the first formula that I mentioned, it's called about traffic. So Lazada, Shopee, all these renowned names, Amazon, eBay, they have that traffic. You just need to do a little bit of research and understand that traffic and then put in the product that you think people will purchase. For example, for the training business, image consultancy, what you could offer is a voucher that can be put online and explain to people the value of the voucher, how they can utilize the voucher, and how can they engage you after they purchase the voucher. This is just one simple method.
Okay.
This is leveraging on e-commerce platform per se. But I'm sure Marcus also can share with you how to utilize Facebook as a social platform exactly to drive your business as well.
I'd like to hear from Marcus then. The same question.
First, I'd like to share a bit more in the question earlier, because this is what that stops 90% of the people from going online. They will always think, what if I make mistakes? So ladies and gentlemen, if you cannot remember anything tonight, just remember this one story. If you have learned how to ride a bicycle, when you go on the bicycle, is it normal that you fall? If you do not fall, you are inhuman. So you will fall for sure. So when you fall, it hurts you and you will look like a fool if a lot of people are looking at you. But it's okay, because you have fallen, you will stand back and then you ride again. So when you fall enough times, you'll be smart enough to balance and you will not fall anymore. And then now you can ride the bike. Same thing as in online. If you are still so scared of going online, okay, you can stay offline until you see your competitors make the mistakes. They're already 10 steps ahead of you. Then you are too late. So fall fast, make mistakes fast. And like Sam said, today people are very forgiving because all of us know everyone is new. So go online, that's first point.
Yeah.
And second point is on, what's the second point?
Actually, I remember, now the thing of it, when I started to learn to ride my bicycle, I fell so many times. And I also remember my first interchange forum, the two speakers was on, my camera was off, I didn't even know. And that was also because I was having a black screen. Yeah, I think it makes me smarter. Point taken. So if that means,
yes,
if I want to fail, I fail, but I will learn faster. All right, don't worry if I fall and people laugh at me. What's the problem? And if they see my undergarment, yeah, right. So I would like to ask. Yes, I'd like to ask Sam. I know I've asked it. I still want a little bit more there. How can we stand out in the e-commerce platform? You use Tesco already. Yes. I talk about Lazada, but. Sorry, I want to just add on to this question because I've got visitors from India, I've got visitors from Hong Kong as well. Is Lazada applicable in all these countries as well?
Okay. Lazada has multiple business and they belong into the Alibaba group. So in each different country, they have their own e-commerce platform. Obviously, Malaysia aims to be a cross-border in time to come. However, we have not achieved that yet. So to answer your question, Lazada is present in some of those countries that you may have mentioned. However, they do not interlink with one another.
Okay.
So meaning if
it's-
someone from India, they want to purchase your product in Malaysia, it's a little bit difficult.
I see. So it's all right. I understand that. That is really important. Yeah. Right.
Okay. To address your question, right, is
Yes.
how do you stand out in e-commerce platform?
Yes.
One simple answer would be, it's actually when you want to stand out against the entire crowded space, right? Whether this is Lazada, Shopee, or any other marketplace platforms, it's value. Now, even though whether you are an image consultant, are you even in the yoga teacher industry, fitness industry, or are you a counselor, psychology counselor per se, spend some time, look into video and also your blogging and play around with it. Be the front runner in educating people about your discipline. So like, for example, all the people here today who are from the image consultancy business, all of you have your own unique strengths and weaknesses, right? Utilize your strengths right out the way of your uniqueness, okay? And grab the market share so that when you start creating all this meaningful and useful content, people will get indulged to you and then they will reach out to you. That's how you can stand out from your community and also competition. I think Marcus can also elaborate on this for Facebook as well.
Yeah, because we do have a question here from Datin Asrin. For those who have a Facebook page, how can we get around the limited Facebook viewership that Facebook has placed? I
Okay,
think Marcus,
excellent
you
question.
Yes.
That's precisely why I am in this business where I help and coach people how to use their personal account. Because if you are using Facebook page today, the only option you have to reach out is cash. Money, money, money. No money, no talk. It's simple as that. So I hope you have cash, because if you have cash, you can really launch advertisements. But a lot of people have cash. They still like to learn how to do it without cash, which is my way, because I didn't have cash, but my business has to survive. So I learned the way to do it by sharing helpful content, and I have a formula. Maybe you all want to record this down. It's called the MEMEPO formula, MEMEPO. First M stands for motivation. Is your content motivational? After someone reads your post or watch a video, do they go, wow, I'm so inspired? First M. E is education. And for image consultants, it's one of the best, because you can educate people every day and everyone will see that, wow, you are so good, just by a change of color. Suddenly your face just glow. So E for education. M, moving, touching. So now it's a lot of time we spend with our family members. Do you share some experience with your spouse, with your kids, where they cook a dish for you and you feel so touched, and then this post will get a lot of likes? Not every post must be business-based, because people see who are very personal and very approachable, then they may engage you for something else. Then E, the second E is entertaining. Do you make people laugh? After they've watched your video, do they laugh? Read your post, do they laugh? They're happy. So that's the second E. P, public service announcement. What is the charity that you support? Do you ask people to duduk rumah, stay home? Or do you ask people to donate to some anak yatim or some old folks? And you connect with people because of your values, helping the society. And finally, O, opportunity. Do you offer any opportunity for someone? If, for example, if you're looking for a speaker, wow, if you post on Facebook and then your friends will be like, wow, I'm so thankful that I know you because you are the organizer for this conference and I get to speak here. Thank you, thank you. So MEMEPO, this is one way to engage people. And
MEMEPO.
PO. Yeah.
Right.
And for trainers today, I can recommend that you go online, something like this, going live, because one evening you can reach a lot of people. And using your personal Facebook is very safe because these are your supporters. You have some strangers who come. Normally, strangers would not attack you if you make mistakes because it's your home turf. But if you use a page, you launch your ads, you may have negative comments because some of them are your competitors and they don't like to see you doing well. That's one possibility. I'm just very extreme. Normally people are nice, so don't worry too much. Personal account is always quite safe. You make mistakes, your friends will message you and you are forgiven. And the best part is you get customers from them and they can also refer their friends. So do not look at the surface. Your friends know somebody big, somebody influential. You just didn't know because you did not earn their trust yet. So do more on Facebook, gain their trust, respect, and liking, and then you never know what can come to you.
You mean you can just go live and do something with no purpose, no objective? Because I've been to 1 or 2 of the live show just to support my friend. I feel very sorry for them because there's only like less than five people attending the live. Wouldn't that be so discouraging and so demoralizing?
It can be, but if you set the expectation like today is my first live, I am just testing, and then you will have 5. Then you will be happy that you have 5 and not 50 because you are not fluent. But if you are going to do a live, see, a lot of people forget this. When I say live, I haven't mentioned your key work is not on the live. Your key responsibility is marketing your life. Marketing is so important. So many people have great products and services, but I always forget that think that if I put my products on Lazada, oh, Sam, wow, you do so well, Sam. Okay, I go on Lazada. But Sam haven't told you how much effort he has put in marketing his company brand himself. How many talks he has given all over Malaysia, in MDEC, Penang, KL, JB. You didn't know that and you thought it's so simple, just put. So the marketing part before the event and after the event, these will contribute to your traffic.
Yeah, that means if we are doing live, if we are in an organization, if we are doing live, we have to be, when we are marketing the product, we also have to be very sensitive when we market, like tonight's live, we don't market other things, isn't it? Otherwise, it's a clash and conflict.
Yes.
Right, they take away
Correct.
the attention.
The angle is very important because now I see many live and I feel sad for some of the organizers because they did not plan their content. So they have speakers from all different industries and then one talk left, one talk right, and then end up it's like, okay, you have a lot of viewers, but at the end, there's not much business. It's just lepak.
Yeah. That means even when we are in the same organization, we must have the open communication that if one is marketing, the other one should refrain. So that it means it's all consolidated in one place, then you build the viewership. Is that what you're trying to say?
That's one, or if even, yeah.
I have a question from Saka. Do I call your name right? Reja or Sreja? Are you from India? Right. She's asking how to stand out as now there are more and more people bringing their business to the online platform. How to stand out? Would that be for Sam or for Marcus? I think both of you are equally good in this. How to stand out as there are more and more people? Yes.
Yes. So in the offline world, there's also competition. In the online world, there's also competition. Your question is, how do you stand out? Now, remember back and tie back to value. What value can you actually help your clients? And which is why just now when we talk about live stream. So there's so many live stream right now. Usage of live stream has increased tremendously. But what businesses are doing is, like Marcus said, some probably don't have a direction. So content planning is very important. Now, when you have a well-planned content, and obviously the marketing also backs up this live stream as well. When the person hooks into the live streams here today, and they know that you are giving very quality content, you are straight to the point. This is how you differentiate yourself from the competitors within your industry. Like I said, stand out, rise above, right? Be the lead within your industry. Another thing also is live stream. It's also a good platform for you to share your best knowledge or even providing professional advice. So either is it on your social media or your website, you have to put in all this latest information about your business so that you are always one step ahead of your competition, right? Again, like I said, survival takes hard work. So if you put in the hard work, you'll be further than your competitor. But here's a tip. Even in live streams or any content that you produce, it is not always about selling, discount, right? Take this opportunity to educate your clients why your product or service is currently and will continue to be the top. And they should engage you after this. So provide that value forward educate them why they should engage you and why you're so different from the rest of the competition. So this is one of the content angle.
All
Hope this
right.
answers his question.
Fantastic. Selena Chong asked, what is the second M? That is for Marcus. And I think Stephen Han, thank you so much. He already answered for you.
Yep.
It is about moving and touching.
right.
Right. I would like to ask this, right? If there is one very powerful takeaway, what would be the takeaway that you wish the audience to take away? Sam?
For me, would be this. Relook into your product. During these 6 months, it has created a new habit for people and organizations to operate. So things will not go back to the same way. We call this the new norm. And this is a keyword that every one of us have been recognized with.
Yes.
So even if you are in the training industry or even you're in the product, relook into that product and reassemble them and create interest through your content. As an image consultant, I'll take as an example, many of you have your own unique set of skills, own unique ways of training and delivery. So educate your customers, and that's one of the methods to create interest. That will be my take.
Right. Whatever, even if we are in the same profession, there are a lot of Facebook marketers out there, there are a lot of e-commerce trainers, so there must be something that is very different and very special about you that the other person don't have. So what we have to do is to play up our strengths and our own special USP.
Yes,
Is
you
that
have point
All
correct.
right. Okay. Right. So how about Marcus?
The best time to go online is now simply because it forced everyone to go online. And the good news for trainers is this: I have been a trainer and I never knew that I could do so many things online until MCO hit and all my physical programs have been cancelled. And I went online, and I tell you, I don't think I want to go back to the physical world, because now I'm able to generate customers into my training program. One night, one life, I can have few people coming in, and then the numbers keep adding a few days later. And I don't have to spend much. I'm just going live. All I was doing was WhatsApping a lot. Of course, there's an art to it. And then engaging with a lot of people. So the one thing that I would love everyone, if you're in the training industry, is really explore social media. Maybe for you, if corporate clients, could be LinkedIn. For me, it's Facebook. Some of you could be Instagram if you want to target the younger crowds. Whatever social media platform it is, it's not the most important thing. The most important thing is, do you take action, knowing where your target audience, your intended ideal clients are? Be seen by them every day, because now they are looking at everything. You don't want them to watch Netflix or some football game. You want them to watch you. And from them watching you, they will feel very happy because they see they can learn something, and then you want them to spend on you and attend your training, and then their level just went up, and then they'll be happy because MCO happened. At the end, you are happy, I'm happy, everyone is happy.
I want to use a big oops. I have not watched Netflix for a long time, because when there was no MCO, I was working every day, and I'm so busy in the evening and all. But now with MCO, I make it a point to watch at least 2 to 3 times of Netflix a week. That is my bonding time with my daughter. And I've never watched Harry Potter in my life before, and I finished all the series. Tonight is the last one. So I think I need that one at least twice, and the rest of the night I'll listen to your live. Okay, Marcus? Right.
Oh, that's fine. That's your entertainment time. So that's fine. Please continue to do so, because this is a good time for bonding. For me also, I spent so much time with my sister this period. So please continue doing that. What I'm saying is, your time when you are idle, then at least do something else, because your purpose is bonding, which is critical. Continue, please.
Yes, I will. And of course also now with this, I think with this sudden turn to online, we really have to master all these online tools, which people take 3 months or 3 years to learn, and then we take about 3 days or 1 week to learn. I think it's just amazing what has happened to us, right? We have almost come to the end, and I'd like to share screen a little, and this is the part where I believe that right, this is the part. I know that a lot of you want to know more. I I also believe, I myself too, I wish that Sam will share more secrets with me about how my product can stand out. But you have already shared a lot, Sam. Really, really a lot. Why do I say it's a lot? It's because, you see the take home point, the traffic. Yes, now I have to remember about the traffic is important, and the basket size. So I have small little training programs and how to have the conversion. And of course, from Marcus, the very valuable one is, yes, don't be afraid. If you fall, it doesn't matter, but you move faster than your competitor. Now, if you want to know more, Sam and Marcus, of course, we start with Sam first. Would you like to share a little bit about what you can give us if we want to ask a bit more from you, Sam?
Okay, I mean, if today you all find that the sharing is real and is valuable to you, I hope you all appreciate the content that the speakers have prepared for you all. Now, if you want to boost your online sales, get in touch. My contact is in the following. So that'll be all.
And what about you, Marcus?
Well, I think you all should really get Sam before his price go up. Now is the best time, just like you buy a stock when it's low. And for those of you who really like to do live and is afraid, then come to my live session. You will see me make mistakes. Then you learn from my mistakes. Then you don't have to make so many mistakes. I have made mistakes and I learn from it. And while making mistakes, I also generate results. So it's a fun thing to do. So just come to my live every Saturday for the next 3 weeks, 9 p.m. And then we'll have fun together.
Wow, thank you so much. We have not finished yet, right? But really, I am so grateful and so thankful, Sam and Marcus. I know that your time is very precious, and I know that Sam is always doing a lot of training for some of the big corporate, and he's still getting a lot of jobs. And Marcus also, he is converting his audience, his fans into his customer like crazy. So I also want to learn from both of you. So just learning from Marcus is not enough. I have to learn from Sam. Just learning from Sam is not enough. I have to learn from Marcus. So both of you are my mentors online. Thank you so much. And all my dear friends
Thank you
out
for
there.
having us.
Yes. If you have benefited from this 1 hour, can you please put down a yes on your comments on Facebook so that we know that we are getting in the right experts to help you and to help us to move ahead in these troubled times. This will also motivate us to continue to look out for the right authorities, the right experts on topics that are relevant for us to know. Because this is a time, if not now, when? To really sharpen our saws, arm ourselves with an arsenal of tools so that we can really surge forward when MCO is over. Even when MCO is not over, we can still use the tools now and start to generate sales. I wish we really had more time to dig in deeper, to hear from both of you. But everything good must come to an end. But we have other opportunities. Yes, so you can just go to Marcus or Sam's link and you'll find out more. There's another thing that I like to share with you is this, right? Our conference, our AICI 3rd Asia Conference, our new dates. Yes, we've postponed it to the 26th to 28th of March 2021. And the venue remains at Grand Hyatt of Kuala Lumpur. Our conference speakers, if you do not know yet, just let me give you a reminder or a refresher. Yes, we have our highly esteemed Yang Amat Mulia Tunku Dara Nakia, the Royal Princess from Negeri Sembilan, who will be talking about etiquette for head of states when we go overseas to do business. Helena Chen, one size does not fit all, from US. Eva Kurt, who is a specialist in men's grooming. She will fly all the way from Austria. And Miss Sarah Bromwich, she is great. She's a great communicator, and she'll be also coming on as one of the forum speakers for our interchange forum. These 4 are specially hand selected, and they have said yes, even though we have postponed our conference twice. We are very grateful to them, and we know that they're here. They've got a lot of value to put. And not forgetting, we have got an Asian forum as well from all the industry leaders, image consultants like Christina Ong, Priscilla Chan, Irene from Beijing, Michelle from Philippines, and Amy from Korea. They will be here to share with us what are the business cultures in their country if we are going to their country to start our business. And the delegates are from China, Hong Kong, Taiwan, Japan, Korea, Singapore, Philippines, Australia, India, and Malaysia. These are confirmed delegates, and we wish more can come. And if some of you who are not image consultants and you want to be part of this world-class event, come and join us. You can be our advertiser, our sponsor, or even our partner. This is our Facebook, that is AICI Third Asia Conference Facebook page. And now we are landing on our mother's page, AICI Malaysia. And next Monday, I have got this beautiful friend of mine. I just love her, Datin Azrin Ahmad. She'll be the moderator. She is one super wonder woman. I call her a superwoman, a wonder woman. Next week, she'll be moderating this forum called Digging Deep, motivating ourselves and each other. And we have got this very dazzling speaker, Datuk Fazli Yaakob. He is the executive chef. I call him the celebrity chef. And I have tried in his bistro, the suka soup. You must go there. They make a normal Malay cuisine looks like a French cuisine, a 5-star cuisine, but you pay Malaysian price. And the creative director of Three Little Ahmads, Imran Ashmin. So these are our next week's speaker. And then I would like to say thank you so much to our wonderful gentlemen. I hope that you can join us at AICI Third Asia Conference.
Thank you very much,
you.
Sheila, for inviting us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone,
you.
tonight.
Thank you so much, Sheila.
Yes, and good night.
All right. Stay safe.